Hello student, good morning all of you. I hope you all are fine. I Neeraj Khare, the science teacher of class 7th. So dear student, today we start chapter 12th, reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. So all the living organisms including the plants and animals have the capability to produce the new individual during their lifespan. Lifespan. So this process of the producing a new organism from the existing organism of the same species is called reproduction. All the living organisms, including the plants and animals, have the capability to produce the new individual during their lifespan. Is this process of the producing a new organism from the existing organism of the same species is called reproduction. The new individual produced are the copies of their parents. The process of the reproduction is one of the important life process and is the initials for the continuity of the species. Process and is the initials of the continuity of the species. The reproduction make the life continuous, which is not only initial for the survival of an organism, but it is also very necessary for the production and the variation of the species because it increase the number of member of a species because it increase the number of members of a species. Modes of reproduction. Modes of reproduction. The various part of the plant such as the root, stem and leaves, each with the specific function, is called vegetative part. After a certain the period of growth, plants bear flower. These flowers develop into fruit and seeds. The parts of the plants that participate in the process of sexual reproduction are called reproductive part or organs. In plants, the reproductive part are flower, which may be have the male or female part of both the part on the same flower. Different organisms reproduce in a different way. Different organisms reproduce in a different way. In plants, there are two different methods of reproduction. First one is a sexual reproduction, second is a sexual reproduction, and first one is asexual reproduction. So there are two types of the reproduction. First one asexual reproduction, second one is sexual reproduction. The term sexual means involving the fusion of the sex cells or the gametes, while the asexual means without involving the fusion of the gametes. The term sexual means involving the fusion of the sex cells or gametes, while asexual means without involving the fusion of gametes. Asexual reproduction, the process in which only one parent involved in the production of new individual of the same kind, is called asexual reproduction. The process of in which only one parent is involved in the production of new individual of the same kind is called asexual reproduction. In plant, asexual reproduction result in the formation of offspring or a new plants. In plant, asexual reproduction result in the formation of offspring of a new plants without seeds or spore. Asexual reproduction in plants occur through the following methods. First one is a vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation and spore formation. Vegetative propagation, it is the formation of a new plants from the vegetative units of bud, stem, etc. These vegetative units are called propagules. Vegetative reproduction may take place using various plants part or as given below. A vegetative reproduction by stem. The stem or the branches of the plant normally bear buds in the axil. The words that are present in the axil, the point of the attachment of leaf at the develop into the shoot. These are called the vegetative words. The vegetative words can give rise to a new plants. The vegetative words can give rise to a new plants. These words consist of the short stem around which the immature overlapping leaves are folded. These can produce a new plants via the vegetative propagation. Methods to vegetative reproduction by stem. A new plants are obtained from the stem by the cutting methods. It is the method the small part of stem is removed by making a cut with a sharp knife. The stem cutting must have some words on it. Now the lower end of a stem cutting is buried in the most of soil. The upper part of cutting having wood on it is kept above the soil after few days. This cutting develops a new roots. The wood the wood grow and the product produce shoot. Thus the new plant is a produce which is the exactly similar to the parent plants rose, champa grapes, sugarcane, banana, cactus, etc. An- Another methods of the vegetative propagation in the stem is by layering. In these methods, a mature branch of parents plant is being down and covered with the soil. The tip of the plant is kept above the ground. Grafting is also a method of vegetative reproduction in stem, where new plants of the described qualities is developed from the two different plants. The part that has shoot part is called as the section, and the part having root is called stalk. Cycon is the attached to the stalk, which is the provide the support and basic required for the development of plant. So apple, mango, rose, etc. Dear student, cycon is the attached to the stalk, which the provide the support and the basic requirement for the development of plant. Apple, mango, rose, etc. Dear student, look at this picture. Vegetative propagation in leaf of the bryophyllum. Leaf, adventitious buds, new plants, and petiole. Vegetative reproduction by leaf. When the leaf of the some plants are right into the most soil, the cut edges for the margin of leaves to develop a new plant that the resemble to the parents. Example, bryophyllum or the sprout leaves plant. Third one is a vegetative reproduction by root and word. In some plants like sweet potato, dahlia, etc., a new plant develop through their roots and bulbs. Advantage of the vegetative propagations. So plants produced with the vegetative reproduction take less time to grow and bear flower and the fruit earlier than those the produced from seeds. The new plants are the exact copies of parents' plant because they are produced from a single parents. The new plants are the exact copies parents' plants because they are produced from a single parents. Budding. In this the process a daughter individual in the format from the small productions on the parent's body called a bud. Most of the fungi like yeast reproduced by the budding. Budding in this the process a daughter in individual in the format from a smaller projection on parents body is called a bud. Most of the fungi like yeast reproduced by the budding. Yeast grow and multiply in the every few hours in provide the with sufficient nutrients and of favoring the condition favorable condition. Yeast grow and multiply in the every few hours in the provide with sufficient nutrients and the favorable conditions. A fragmentation, some algae that are the present in the water bodies reproduce by the fragmentation. In this methods the body of the parents break into small pieces is called fragmentation. Method the body of the parents breaks into a small pieces is called fragmentants, and each fragmentants grow up to the become a new plant. Fragmentation of parents body occur when they are mature. Fragmentation. Look at this picture. Fragmentation of Spirogyra that develop into new plants. Fragmentation in algae, Spirogyra. In what if water and the nutrients are the available, the algae will grow and the multiple reply by the fragmentation. If this the process continues, it will cover a large area in very short period of time. So dear student, today's topic is complete. I send you the PDF file. Today is a class test. So I send you the question paper and complete your work and send me. Thank you.